Okay, so tell me how long you've been working with charcoal, and either what you thought about it before you ever worked with it. Had you ever seen charcoal drawings before?
Not at all. I wouldn't have thought that you did it the way we do it by putting the charcoal on the paper first. I thought somebody set the charcoal and drew.
Well, some people do. Most people do. This way is not how most people use charcoal. Very few people use charcoal like this.
This is an excellent name
It is.
because the grid and all and the puzzle method, yeah, it's unbelievable. Because I definitely surprised myself.
What's surprising?
Then I actually got a picture. It turned out to be a picture.
Yeah.
Fill in the blanks, and it was a picture.
And so how many months has it been?
Well, we do my lessons. This will be my 7th lesson.
Okay, so how many months? It's been like 2 months? Like 2 months.
Yeah.
So 2 months, can you imagine where you would be in a year?
Looking forward to it. But my challenge is, suppose I don't have a situation where I put the grids, I won't be able to draw, will I?
Why do you ever have to be without it?
If I do
You make it sound like it's a crutch to have the grid. What makes you? Why would you ever have to be without it?
So it means I always take a picture of whatever I'm drawing and then not just sit in front of somebody and draw them type of thing.
Probably not.
Okay.
But Michelangelo, if he wanted to spend all his life painting the Sistine Chapel, how would he get that big picture on a ceiling without a grid?
I haven't thought of that.
So that really means that when I'm talking to you, that in some way you believe that although you're doing it, real people don't need grids. Is that still a part of your thinking? That a real artist wouldn't need a grid?
Right, I thought they just you sat there and they sat here and they drew.
That's a part of the myth, because you're never around artists when they're doing it. You only see what they have done. I'm not saying that some artists don't. Here, Lorene questions the legitimacy of the methodology. She's coming face to face with what she imagined drawing to be versus the reality of what it is. Historically and in media, artists are often portrayed as not just people that produce a work, but that you should entertain your audience as you create it. So come out in front of the audience and let us see you create this masterpiece. Certainly working from a grid is not entertaining at all, but just as legitimate a methodology, there is a sort of loss of innocence when the reality meets the myth. This is probably where feelings kick in that are related to the whole issue of I don't feel like an artist because I imagine I should be doing things a certain way in order to really feel like an artist. Looking forward, what would be something that you'd be excited to?
I'll be very excited to drew members of my family. Surprise them with gifts, not telling them that I'm doing the picture, and then just surprise them with the gift of the picture.
And so what's the actual working part like? The actual sitting down to do it, is that an enjoyable? Is that turning into an enjoyable?
Very relaxing.
Talk about it.
I am a type of person that's hyper, always going, can't sit still for too long. And if I sit still to even watch a movie, I will go to sleep. But I find I can sit hours doing this and really, really feel relaxed. You know, to me, I consider it very therapeutic in my case. Because it's teaching me patience, and it's teaching me how to relax and keep still for a bit.
Is there a certain time of day that you find that you work better, mornings, afternoons? Is there any special time?
Yes, anytime after about 4 o'clock, and I go outside. I like to go outside and do it. Sit on the terrace and do my painting outside until it gets dark.
Do you listen to music, or do you like absolutely
I like quiet. I said I like quiet or music when I am doing my job. And I'm looking forward to the day when I can do some colors. I really am. I see those little colored chalks that look like the charcoal things, that type of thing. I don't mean oil painting and water painting. that type of stuff. I mean, the same principle with the colors. That would be that is my ambition to try and do that, because I've been so surprised at what I figured I'd come one term and that'll be it. I would say, I do that crazy thing, but I can't get my pictures to come out to look like anything.
So what made you come? What made you come in?
We were registering for the courses, and I was there, and people were talking about the courses, and I said, "Oh, this is interesting. Sharon also teaches a class." I said, "But you know, I can forget that one because I can't draw a lick." So a girl was there, and she said, "You could do it in Sharon's class. She'll show you how to do a grid." I said, "A grid?" So she just went on the piece of paper and she. So I said, "You know what? I'll take this challenge," because when I came to just sign up for an iPad course, I got an iPad, and I signed up for the iPad class. So I said, well, let me just take a chance and sign up. So when I came here, I said, and I looked at some of the work that others have done, I said, I don't know if I've come to the right place, but that's the good enough for me at this particular age.
And why at this particular age?
Because it's now I have a whole lot of medical challenges. And I tend to be home having some pity parties sometimes. So when I feel like a pity party, take up my art stuff and start doing my chocolates. I would never have believed it would have had this much influence on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much influence, if any, does the class have on you? Does the other people?
Oh, quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's inspirational to look and see what they have achieved, and they said they had the same thing that they thought they couldn't draw. And now they can, and I see the things that they have produced, and I said, hey, I can do it. And I really enjoy, and especially with the singers sitting around, we don't have anybody people who are here really want to do it. We're not here because mom or dad signed up to school. We're here because we want to do it, and it's really enjoyable.
Do you feel like a singer when you're doing this?
No. I don't feel like a singer. I feel like a singer when I have to deal with my medical problems.